Welcome back, fellow scrubs. This is Mark the Wiz, project leader for the Rick Mansion game, and we've got pixel art and concept art and that kind of fun stuff to show off today. So let's just bring it right around. Ricky got a backpack, so that's one thing at least. So we're experimenting with the idea of adding, different design elements and such, and actually getting, proper designs for kids. And so one of the ideas was putting backpacks on them, which helps both visually because you can separate the body from the shoulder easier, and it makes it more defined that way. But also, the first thing that came to mind when I saw it was like, well, duh, of course they've got backpacks. How are they going to carry all that shit around in their pockets? Of course they have backpacks. So there was that too. Let me pull up concept art 2 to show you where it came from. I gotta find it first. Alright. Pulling the wrong window here. Okay, here we are. I gotta turn the music up for myself. A little low. Alright, there we are. So here's some of the rough sketches of what the kids might look like. There's Ricky and his baseball bat. I just noticed, because I drew these up not too long ago, I just noticed that Ricky's actually got short sleeves in his design, but he's got long sleeves under it, so I'm going to make that change. You can see that here. I'm looking, I'm like, oh yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, he's got an upper sleeve and a lower sleeve. Got his jeans on. Well, we only got so many colors, so his jeans ended up being green here. That's Ricky's theme color is green. Or Deke's is purple. That's where the backpack showed up. I'm like, wait a minute, backpack, that's brilliant. Why did I think of backpacks? Of course, you gotta lug all your shit in there, right? Yeah, that one had it too, I guess. So where... And that was the one I was thinking of. And then, so Deke got a redesign. This was an earlier version where they had kind of like the same thing going on. But Deke got a redesign, and the reason for that, hold up here. Or is he already in there? No, he's not. Can I just drag him in here? There we go. Okay. So, on the first game that I directed, we had an additional 2 characters. This is for Hamster Drop, where, I'll just pull them all in actually, just so you can see them. So the 2 characters that actually made it into the final release were Ray and Alex. And so we had Lena, which eventually, after release, we got the art done, but we didn't get to implement her. And Deke didn't get animated at all. But so we originally had these 4 characters that we were gonna have available. And so we ended up, just as a joker, like, oh, Deke didn't get used here, let's throw him in the Mansion game. And we're like, yeah, alright, whatever, and then it kind of stuck. So this would be like Kid Deke. So this is older Deke. I don't know. I guess he looks kind of college student-y, kind of, or like really, really preppy school. And then, so when we got the when we got this design, I'm thinking, I don't know, like would Deke actually dress like this, as a kid or whatever? So this is like the second version of that. Kind of like, so you still got the glasses and all that, and then you can see. Where is it here? You got basically the same color scheme. He's got like the off-white yellow for both the glasses and his shirt, because he has got the yellow shades, or I don't know if they're glasses shades or something. I don't know. Looks cool. Whatever it is. And then so here's I guess this is young Deke. You see similar, but not exactly the same. I mean, you wouldn't expect them to be exactly the same. Yeah, shades. So that's where Deke comes from. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. I think I might have brought it up, but here's his original, art and all that from Hamster Drop. It was a shame we couldn't get him in, but that's what happens in game dev. Just sometimes just don't have the time to put things together. And that happens a lot more than you might think. So yeah, so here's the new design, and we'll probably try to make a rendition of that today. And then so the third kid, Melody, this is the initial design that we got. Actually, literally just got this 10 minutes ago before the stream, so we hadn't had a chance to discuss it yet. We were talking about like what color she might have and that kind of stuff. So it looks like the orange hair, yeah, almost kind of tealish overalls, and then a white shirt. So I don't know. I didn't have a chance to talk with Koi about it or the other team members, so I don't know if I want to necessarily go all in on that one just yet. But so yeah, I like Ricky pretty much is unchanged from the sprite for the most part. He's got still like the striped shirt and stuff. So I'm gonna see what I can do with the arms here. So since we decided that the backpack is orange, I can make the top sleeve green again, which probably will look the best. And because otherwise you're gonna get, I don't know. I mean, it could go either way. It's not too shabby, to be honest. I kind of expected that the top one should be green either way. I mean, like Koi's got it here. He's got the darker color for the top, so we'll try both ways. But it's actually easier to make the bottom one darker because then you can naturally have a division between the skin and that. Where if I use, let's see, if I use this color, like you don't really get that natural division. So when you look far away, like you don't really see the division between the sleeve and the hair. Where with the green, it's very obvious. So you actually don't even need to outline that one. But either way. So if we did go this way, we can actually take away this line here, I bet, and then we'll have to do something like this. I don't know if it needs a division or not. It's not the same piece of fabric. Yeah, I was thinking that too. The bottom darker actually looks better. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if I can just erase that. That looks like one piece of fabric. So I'll probably have to keep that line. Yeah, I'll be honest, that actually does look better. And then, I did try inversing the sprites, but I didn't like that for the reason of the green of the pants and the green of the shirt kind of, I don't know, they become muddy when you look at it from a distance. So I think it works better with the white on the top and bottom bordering that, so it's very distinguished that that's the top. So I do think that might be, yeah, I actually looks pretty good. I kind of like the way that looks. Yeah, the earlier concept I had earlier today had a darker backpack color, so the green up here actually didn't work too well, and that's why I changed it to the off-white originally. But I think that actually works better just in general, so that probably sticks. That was pretty good. I like that. I do like that. Whether or not puff out his shirt a little bit, I don't know. Oop. Nah, that looks like it's being pulled in a direction. It's not too bad, actually. Quite like that. So let's see, what else is on here? We've got the back. We now have the backpack. The straps in the back here are different, but we have so few colors to use that I think it makes more sense to have it than the same color. Because you can divide the shoulder, like you can clearly see the shoulder is divided from the strap. So if it was even like black or something, you really wouldn't get that same kind of division. It doesn't look god-awful, but it just looks kind of muddy. The details. I don't know what tool I'm using. The cursor doesn't change between the fill and the brush, so I don't know which one I'm on at any point in time. I'm sure it highlights up here, but I'm never looking up here, I'll be honest. It would be nice if there was some kind of indicator, but I get that they don't want the icon to get in the way of you looking at your stuff. I guess the only other question would be, nah, that doesn't work. I don't know if it's worth trying to bolster out this end. It might get a little too clunky. Especially since you don't see the other hand. I don't know if you would even see the other shoulder at this point. Like it would have to be, his hand would have to be really far out. Like out here or something. I don't know. Does that look okay or not? Gives them a much wider stance for sure, but oh, I guess the hand's like really too high up anyway. Yeah, that's actually not terrible. It sort of fills out this area anyway. I don't know if I would do that. I'd probably leave it at that. Get a little bit of wider stance. I don't know. It's hard. It's tough. I don't really want to leave this open here, but I kind of don't like it when it's like that. I don't want the shirt to lose its pointed look either. I think the bottom pixel makes more sense there. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was thinking the same thing, to be honest. I think the higher hand did look better. Don't know if I want to go all the way with it, but something like that. Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm not sure. I don't know if it was better before or not. That was the original. I feel like the hand's just a little too small, maybe? I don't know. Do you like the higher hand? Alright. Hey, Deku. It's going good. How about you? Yeah, I think it looks good. It looks good. It's pretty neat. Let's see. I don't like this extra black pixel here, which makes me want to like bring this down just a little bit so that I can block it off. But oh, then I put that pixel right back there. I hate that one. I just get rid of it entirely there. I don't know. It's not terrible, but something about it don't look quite right. No, that can't go here because that would imply that the sleeve was in front of it. It's got to be on the outside. got to be behind this black bit. Nah. I did so many damn things by the time I saw your message, I'm not sure which one you meant, Larry. Was this one okay, or? No, yes, no? What's no to, Deku? The 2 staggered pixels? Like this? I think that's okay. To me, it kind of looks like he slipped his hand inside. Like it's not in here anymore. It's in this area. Like he's resting this on his shoulder, literally. Like his arm's not through the loop. It's just outside. I don't know. Add 2 more pixels below the green pixel. I mean, down here? Like this? And it makes his hand look tiny. I think I see what you're going for, but I don't know if I like it. 1 pixel's not too bad. Yeah, I could do something like that, you're right. I have a pixel here. No, that washes away his neck, though. Kinda hate having that one there, too. Kinda is what it is, I think. Yeah. I don't know, maybe. Cut off watching. Almost makes me wonder if there should be white here. Nah, that don't. This might be okay. Yeah, that kind of washes away his jawline, so that looks okay right there. He was looking pretty cool. Looks like he's ready for school. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Kind of like the way that is. I don't know about that pencil exactly. Well, it kind of does give shape to the arm here. We're planning on multiple characters. At the very least, what I'd like to do is you be able to select the one that you want, and then the other 2 play different parts in the story from there. So the general idea is that all 3 of them head out to this haunted-ass mansion. Leave the shape alone. Just scream it. They head out to this haunted-ass mansion, and then one of them disappears, and you're trying to find him and stuff. Yeah, so it's like... Here, I'll show some of the initial sprite work. So it's gonna be like an exploration haunted mansion kind of deal. These were the older sprites with a different perspective, but it gives you the idea of what we were going for. So it's filled with monsters. You got items you can collect, you got health, and you go into different floors. So see, these are some of the older sprites. Well, we did the non-outline style. And so we had other characters. And so like disembodied zombie head enemy, and these are some of the newer ones. This is the newer zombie. It's got more of that 3/4 view look, where these ones with the flat head on one. This was another character. They're just running through designs. Then there's a stabby guy, which that's an old sprite. Where's a sprite? Where's oh, I don't even see it. Can we stabby midget? A sprite file here. So this is what this guy ended up looking like. And so it's basically a horror-themed platformer, exploration, etc., etc. I wouldn't necessarily call it a Metroidvania. There's going to be several differences, but if you want to bump it into that category, I probably wouldn't blame you. This is some of Koei's other previous concept art I've shown. Items, perhaps, different weapons. There's this creepy-ass mansion here. Yeah, I think the newer sprites definitely look a lot better. Just like in general. The other ones look older, they look more vintage, but I think the newer ones just, in a vacuum, they just look better in general. I can get more expression out of this view of the face, I think, than I can off the side one. And that's what spurred me to attempt that. Because I think I did it with the zombie first, or did I? No, maybe I did it with Ricky first. And I'm like, wow, that actually came out pretty good. Like he just looks more expressive. So then I did it with the zombie, and I'm like, oh yeah, that definitely looks more expressive. So, and then that kind of just snowballed, and we're here where we are. So, this just showing how some of the, I guess, the doors might work. So if you enter level A, you can find secret passages into different levels. Things like that, so there's an exploration element to it. Oh yeah, here's the zombie concept art. It's like a Scooby-Doo villain. Pull his head off, and then it's old Mr. Jenkins. He's scaring kids in the swamp. What a creep. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's some other stuff. Here's a stabby guy. And then the walking coffin. I love this guy, this walking coffin guy. So, yeah, Koei's been stamping out a lot of concept art. Oh, there's the mouse from the other spreadsheet. The mouse is going to be like a shopkeeper character. So, that's pretty much the basic idea. Let's see. Alright, looks really cool. Can't wait to see what's in store. Add some references to Castlevania and Darkstalkers while you're at it. You definitely know what ones to hit up. Oh yeah, Zombie Chef. Looks like fucking Clayface from the Batman animated show. He's just morphing into shit. Please tell me you know who Clayface is. Don't make me date myself. So yeah, that's what we were working on, and then so it's just taking a stab, no pun intended, at Ricky in his backpack. So I think it looks pretty cool. I think the one thing that I was thinking about just before the stream was whether or not the backpack should be slanted at all, like in its view here. Only because, like, when I think of a backpack, I think of this kind of shape, and like, you know, it either comes down and latches, or you know, there's the zipper around the top, but they usually come, I don't know, they don't come square, you know. So, I don't know. That's what made me think that maybe if it gets angled here, it might look a little better. Kind of like it's sagging, because like if you put stuff in a backpack, the bottom part, everything settles to the bottom, right? So it should sag out to the bottom. So I thought maybe that might look okay. We'll put them side by side. I didn't have time to ask for feedback on it, so I don't really know what people think about it. Like, this looks like it's really full, maybe. And this one looks like maybe it's not quite as full. I don't know. Don't really know. And then Deke is... well, we'll get to him in a bit. I do like with this shoulder, this new shoulder and the arm. Actually, it brings a lot of, like I said, a lot of perspective to it. Just wondering about if his pants would be lower or not. I guess that makes his legs look lower. Which, I don't know. Yeah, I was saying that earlier. When I saw Koi's concept art, I was like, the first thing that popped in my head was, oh, duh, of course they have backpacks. Like, how are they lugging all this shit around the mansion? It just made perfect sense. I'm like, yeah, alright, we're keeping that. That works. That definitely works. I don't know if I would potentially do that instead. I don't know. Part of me kind of likes this one here. But I still also like this one. This one just, I don't know, it almost looks like a cape now that I'm looking at it, just because of the angle that it's at. Like a coat or a vest. It's just a really bulky vest. Where this one actually looks like a backpack. So, yeah, I think we'll stick with this one then. It actually looks like it's sticking out, like there's something inside of it. That looks pretty good too, actually. I don't know if putting the black there. Black there kind of works, but I'm afraid to start really thickening the outline. Right now, I'm not sure what to call the game. It's a haunted mansion with monsters. I've just been calling it the retro mansion game for now, as like a code name. But not really sure what I'm gonna call it yet. It's got monsters, got mansions. Can't do Monster Mansion. I think that's taken. Let's see. I think I looked that one up. Like, how wouldn't that be taken, right? I guess it's a ride. Monster Mansion. Formerly Monster Planet. Oh no! What the fuck? What is this? I don't know. I guess it's something. I see why they changed the name though. That's Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, either way, it's taken. Of course, it is Monster Mansion. How could that not be taken? Got the what do you call it when the name's got the same letter, first letter for both words? We got like Peter Parker. This is a prime example. And then Monster Mansion, of course. Alliteration? Yeah. Of course Monster Mansion's taken. It's the first one that comes to mind. Kidvania or Kid Stalkers? Oh, come on. Kid Bros? Totally not references to any other games. Completely original, 100%. So, I think Ricky looks pretty good. So let's copy Deke's prototype design there, and then maybe we can get his new preppy look going. So I'm just gonna have this off to the side so I can reference it, but so know what that's. Oh, you know what? How about this? That way you can still see. And it's easier for me because it's on the same one. Oh, hold on, watch chat. There we go. Kid of War. Yeah, it would be Kids of War, I guess, plural. Alright, so... what do I want to do with Deke here? I always get hung up on the hair. I don't know how to do hair right. But, the face should be okay with this. So I made sure that his nose looked a little different. I used the bridge of the glasses here. I mean, normally the glasses might be like this or this. But I figured if I bring it down one more, it actually shapes the nose along with it. So I like that. Okay, so we're gonna have to pull some extra colors here just for the moment, just to keep things separated. So I'm gonna make the backpack green just for now. Oh, let's see. Oh, he's got long sleeve shirts. Oh, thank God. That makes everything so much easier. There we go. God, it makes things way easier. You have no idea. So something like that. Oh, he's got cuffs, right? That sort of does a cuff thing. I hate doing 1 pixel details like that, but I think that 2 pixel might be too much. That looks more like a crease in the fabric as opposed to a cuff. Or something like that. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I like that. Alright, so he's got purple here. He's got yellow. Okay, he's got yellow pants. We can work with that. We'll shape this up later, but I want to focus on the vest for the moment. Because he's got the he's got a very tight fit here, so it's more like this maybe, and then kind of stagger. I don't know if staggering the pixels might work. Actually, I would probably... Would I stagger them the other way? Maybe. I don't know if I like that. That gives it a little more of a rounded shape at the end. I kind of like that. His shirt will flare out because it's loose. This one should come in, I think. Let's see. How do you learn pixel art? I really want to learn because I would really love making my own game or fan game. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not much of a pixel artist, and I just wing it. That's the bad example, so don't follow that. I'm sure there's tutorials out there. I'll be honest. Part of it is just knowing how to draw. The best pixel artists are also artists, and yeah, they're two different things. In technique, for the most part, but like knowing how to make shapes, you know, it's a universal concept. So like shaping something in pixels is different because of course you only have the pixels themselves. So like, you know, if you want to make a ball, you might make it this way. You know, instead of literally drawing a circle. So that's the different, you know, way of getting about it. But the idea of having a circle and how to make a circle, of course, is universal in that sense. So starting to draw is probably not a bad starting point if you're really serious about it. And then there's a lot of tutorials on how to like build palettes and build like texture out of things. Like selective outlining and outline practices, and how to like make lines that don't look awful. Like you don't want to do that. You want to do something clean. Or if you're gonna do this, you can two-step it, you know, something like that. So then you get this kind of cool shape instead of a crappy shape. Like this, your explanation point or something. I don't know. Bonk. There you go. That'll give salad. Drink. Or however the sound goes. Drink. I can't do it. I'm terrible at making my own sound effects here. And there you go. Explanation point. There's a lot of tutorials on how to do that kind of stuff and proper anti-aliasing. There's a lot out there. I'm trying to remember now. There's this one. I don't know if he's Dutch. Man, I can't remember what his name was. He actually had a really good sprite tutorial. Let me look it up quick. YouTube. Oh boy. Sprite tutorial. I think that's all I did. I literally just typed it in. Not now, okay. Yeah, it's this guy, Mort. He's got a bunch of great tutorials in general, like tile set workflow, all that. So look, go to Mort's channel and just absorb it all. The videos are pretty long, but it's a lot to explain. It's a lot to learn. So yeah, Mort's the place to go. He's got tons of stuff. Shout out to Mort. He taught me how to use 8-Sprite. Well, Tim too, but I went here first. Yeah, there's a whole look at all this stuff. Just go here and just start digging in. You'll get all the good stuff. Yeah. Let's link it in chat. You're right.
Everybody, and welcome to this.
What are you hoping for in terms of KOF 15? A game that plays more or less like KOF 14? Obviously, more refined is better. Not that there's anything particularly wrong with 14, and all the KOFs have their own quirks and whatever. I wasn't a huge fan of 13, so it didn't really feel much like KOF to me. I know some people get mad at that, but it is what it is. I think it has a very different feel from the usual gold standards. When you say, oh, what's the best KOF game, then a lot of people, especially the older crowd, will say, oh, 98, 2002. Like, those are the two big gold standard games. I think 14 hits more in that territory than 13 did. And so I would say that 14 is just more traditional KOF. And so I'd like to keep that trend going. Keep going in that direction. And then visually, the 3D graphics are fine. I mean, you look at Samsho looks good. I don't mind that so much. Like, the 3D graphics are easier to produce than the 2D. The less... like, I don't want to understate, like, how much work goes into 3D modeling and animation, but you think of, like, in KOF 13, they had 1,200 sprites on average per character. And it took them 6 months to make a character. Just to animate the character. So it's a lot of work. And I understand where they're not going to pour that amount of resources into something like that again. So I totally get it. So I'm okay with them going 3D. If that makes them hit their deadline or whatever, then by all means, just do it. Just do it. We don't need SNK to go bankrupt again. So that's where I stand with that. He's got a white collar here, don't he? Might have to cut into the thing here. Oh! Hey! 50 bits! Thank you! Thanks, man. Here we go. Alright, that looks decent-ish. Not sure if you would really see that part. That might just be a detail that's off screen. Or just, if I muddy it here, kind of implies that there's something going on over here. Let's see. He's got a yellow backpack? Actually kind of works with the purple, doesn't it? I'm afraid that this yellow is not vibrant enough to pull that off. Okay, so he's got white here, though. He's got off-white, but he's got a yellow. I don't know about that. Can we make that work? Alright. I'm just do it straight up what it looks like there. So let's pull this color. And we can reduce it in a bit just to get the main thing down. So he's basically got this. And then so he's got a much deeper, like, yellow-orange going on here. Oh no, he's got the same backpack as Ricky now. Oh no. Shit. And that was the yellow we had before. I think. The off-white. Oh shit. Of course the purple's a little lighter here. Oh jeez. No, that don't contrast with the skin well. I'm assuming that's the same one. Then there's this purple, which is more like his hamster drop purple. I don't know if that works better. It kind of is blended into the skin territory though, because the skin's reddish. So I think that's why I chose the purple blue, because there's that separation there. You had it when you were with the green backpack and the orange pants. Really? Okay. I just kind of winged the green backpack, but okay. So let's see. Let's put these back. Alright. Let's try something like this. Oh, wait, shit. Forgot the arm back. Something about that arm I don't like. I'm gonna have to reshape that. No, I know it's not the same green, but I use like this one just to make it stand out, but it seems too bright to me. Or did I use this one? Fuck, I don't even know anymore. Oop. I don't even know. I don't even know now. Alright, hold on. Let's copy him and we'll go back. Oh! Ah, crap. I think my flux is on too. That's screwing me up. Yeah, flux was on too. Jesus. Alright. There we go. I'm sorry. That makes my screen go dim at night. That makes me sleepy. Not that it works anyway. I usually turn it off like an idiot. Alright. We're going back. Going back in time. Take me back, baby. There we go. Okay, so it was the same color. Okay. Yeah, we'll get rid of it. That's solid. Alright. Yeah, alright, fine. You'll make the green backpack a little bit. Alright, he needs the other arm now, too. Just like Ricky. So I'm just gonna do it up straight up like Ricky has it, and then we'll edit it from there. So his is here. Just make sure I get the right area. And then so he's got a black pixel here. Right? No, hold on. No, that's down here. I think he's out farther? No, that's adjacent to his mouth here. Or is Deke's mouth in a different spot? No, it don't look like it is. And then down 1, 2, 3. And then he has... Okay, so I think Deke's has a puffier chest. Which that might work because it's really contrasted with that. And then I had this. 1, 2, 3. This, so. Something like that. Don't know. Yeah, he's gotta have this collar though. So either that or that. Oh, orange pants. I'm sorry. Okay, orange pants. Which one? I'd use this one. Yeah, it does look a little better. My only concern with that is because it's shared with the eye color and with the top. So now you get that kind of look. We're kind of out of colors at that point. And you've already got. So we've got his theme color, get skin, got secondary color, got the backpack, and is that as many as Ricky has? Maybe Ricky has more. No, let's do Ricky's palette just for comparison. Ricky's theme color, shirt color, skin color, eye color. Yeah, Ricky might actually have more in here. Backpack color. Let's see, did I miss anything on Beak? Got skin, got the purple blue, got the orange, got the green, got the black outline and the transparent. So Ricky actually has more colors than. So you could argue that we could bring this back. Oop. I guess the shirt should be whiter, but I don't know. Let's see, he's got. I don't know about the shoes having that bright thing. Maybe that works better. I don't know. Kind of looks like he has too many colors now, though. Just like visually, it just doesn't look very retro. Even if it is still in line with Ricky's color count. I think it's because Ricky's eye color is not really used anywhere else. So it doesn't look like it's intruding on the rest of the design. But Deeks has like so much going on here. It just looks Super Nintendo, like it's encroaching on Super Nintendo as opposed to NES. Like if it that's why I kind of merged all these together. Because you see, like, Ricky's got basically 3 colors on his body. He's got the green, he's got the off-white, blue, purple, or whatever it is in the skin. And so if Deke has the same thing, the purple, the off-white, and the skin, like that looks retro. But when you add in another shade here on the legs, it just starts getting out of that territory. Especially since the backpack is different. If the backpack, just musing here, if the backpack was also orange, I think you don't get that kind of look to it. Although it doesn't look very good in general. So I don't know how I feel about that. That looks retro to me. The other one doesn't. So I don't know, I'll have to think about it. Are there other, let's see, are there other alternate colors we could use here? And that's a little too pink, maybe. It's still light enough to kind of work in that regard, but I don't know. Well, the glasses are that way because in Deke's Deke's original design has those glasses colors. He actually has yellow in his original hamster drop appearance. It's a good way to conserve colors because they're the white. So this is the stand-in for white. It's just off-white, which is go back. Which is why that's like a stand-in for white. It's white shirt, white glasses, etc. So that was the choice for that. Just kind of conserves colors on that point. Shit. That getting all this up here. Alright. Just gotta you know what? Okay, that works. Let's see, get the chat back here. So yeah, it would be just kind of a decision on which color to use here. This is probably the best one to go with the blue, because it's that off-white yellow. There's this, yeah, that's what this one is, and then this one's green, which, meh. I think it actually stands out a little too much, a little abrasive, honestly. Like if I had to call it, I'd probably lean in this direction. B. Okay. So now we need to reshape the pants. Pete's a little thinner here. He's got cuffs. So something similar to this. Let's see. Yeah, if we just had more nuance to the palette, we could get something better going here. But if it has to cover both this and this, I think that this yellow fits the best. Don't like the way those pants look in general. I could, I don't know. I mean, like, because he doesn't have different color soles, technically, I could drop all this down. But it makes his feet look smaller, too, so I don't like that. But just amuse it. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe imply the crease here, but it's tough. It's a tough sell. It also doesn't have the dynamic pose of Ricky either. More like this, it might work. A little better, at least. Yeah. Just worry about the feet size at this point, whether or not it should have, you know, that kind of height to it. If you could just pull this up through here. Like reshape the knee here. Oh shit! Wow, that's ugly. God, man, it works way better like this. But now Deke's like, he's way taller than Ricky now. Deke, you got tall hair, man. I don't want to erase his forehead. His forehead seems to be like kind of like a defining factor here. He doesn't look quite right like this, I guess. At least not to me. Just doesn't look the same. Like he has a very tall head in the concept art. I don't know, maybe he's just taller. Maybe Ricky's just too short. I don't know. But what if we up Ricky instead? Look at this from the other angle. If we up Ricky's height, does that look better? Pocket Fighter EX source code. It's a jumbled mess. Why would you even want it? It's not even finished. Seriously though, serious answer is I don't currently have any plans to release the source code, so I apologize. Oh yeah. This palette back in. We don't have that color anymore. No harm in asking though. I don't mind the question. Oh yeah, these backpacks different shape too now. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Kind of like the blocky look of it in the back, to be honest. It's more like a sack. Ibuki for Pocket Fighter EX. Well, number one, she doesn't have sprites, so I don't know. I haven't decided on the full roster of characters. I don't know. Ibuki's... There's so many damn Street Fighter characters that I feel like Ibuki's like lower on the list than a lot of people. Like, people are gonna ask for Cammy, they're gonna ask for Geef. They're gonna want Bison. Like, Sagat's probably gonna be high up there in the requests. It's hard, man. I'm only one person. Yeah, just looking at the concept art, just seeing. I hate that the pants are that bright, but just not a lot of good nuance here on the palette. And then the skin wise, like I showed, that's the only purple that works. And you could go full on blue, but that's not quite the same. Like, I think the purple works. Yeah, that don't look quite right. Purple looks good. It's just when you get into this purple, it's too red, I think. You just kind of lose it between the skin. Between the skin color when they border, it just, I don't know, it just kind of disappears, the contrast there. That's why I chose this one. Hey, it doesn't hurt to ask, Doku. It does not hurt to ask. Oh, wait a second, hold on. His glasses have to go over his... They have to go over his hair, don't they? Man, it looks so weird though. I guess it looks weird the other way now that I'm looking at it. I don't know. Shit. I don't know. I guess that works the best. Hard to tell. Yeah, he don't have really long sideburns here. This looks pretty good though. I just hate not having an intermediate between this and the orange. Just, I don't know. The orange just doesn't look good everywhere else. It looks good for the pants. Everything else looks shitty though. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had just some kind of in between. Like, this is kind of an in between here. And oh, hold on, I don't have my spot on. Sorry, it might be hard to see my mouse cursor. Here, like this pant's kind of like just in between those two shades. It's lighter, but it's not the same. I don't know. I guess. I'll be honest with it. That shade of green still kind of bugs me. Just something about it don't seem right to me. Maybe it's because it's really light like the yellow, and I'm just expecting it to have more contrast. Oh god, Jesus. That's ripping my eyeballs apart, I think. Yeah, I don't know, that's ripping my eyes apart. But if it goes too dark, then it's just gonna disappear. I don't know, that's not super terrible. Yeah, well that's the thing, it's just with this palette, it's like, what are you gonna get? What do you got? It's just, teal probably don't look right. Yeah, I think you're right, that might be the best green we've got. That sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's this one. It's this one. Doesn't look too bad though, overall, sprite-wise, I think. You can visibly see his collar. He's got his white undershirt. Yeah, he's got the pants. I want to work on the pants a little bit. I don't like how it's like super heavy shaded. Oh god, that looks terrible. It passes the squint test. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, it does. I'm squinting. You can't see it, but I'm squinting. Yeah, it does read pretty good that way. Alright, fair enough. So, goodbye soccer player Deke and shorts with hoodie, weird combination Deke. Your time has passed. We got preppy Deke. He looks pretty good. I like it. I'm glad that I got a 3/4 view Deke now to kind of put next to it. Let's see. Shoes. I don't know if I want to add anything to the shoes. Probably not, but just amuse here for a minute. The only reason that I want to experiment with this because the divide here actually, the reason I put this in at all is to not have a black outline down here. You can certainly do it, but it looks better on the floor not having that. But if you don't have anything on the bottom, then it looks a little weird when you place them on the floor. So it's kind of got to be one or the other. That actually doesn't look too bad. I hope it doesn't imply that his soles have come out and that's his skin color coming through. That's tough. I'm not really sure. It doesn't look terrible. Let's see. That's all for now. I have to go. Good luck on development for this game and Pocket Fighter EX. Looking forward to Terry and all the other characters you plan on doing. Speaking of which, what SNK character do you plan doing next? I'm not going to make that announcement until Terry's out. I have decided, but I'm not going to release that info until Terry's out. I want to focus on Terry, and I want to keep people focused also on Terry and his release. So I will release that information after Terry's out. I'll post a couple hints maybe in the coming weeks, but I won't reveal it until Terry's out the door. I want to keep myself focused, and I screwed up this thing here. I just noticed it. Oh, that's because I had this shit. Yeah, alright. I see why I did that. I hate doing one pixel details like this. They just don't read quite as well. Like this really, like the strap's really coming over his shoulder. You can see it. But here, man, I don't know. It's because he's got that collar. I don't know if that's good enough. Collar is a minor detail, but I don't know if there's enough contrast there to really sell that. Yeah, it wouldn't be the worst sacrifice, but yeah. I don't know. I'll leave it that way for now. Really hate having a step like this. It just usually gets muddied with everything else. It just doesn't look quite great. I mean, here he's got the color to sort of support it, but man, I just don't like it. Could also do this to help cut down on the intrusion of the face. Or pop this up higher. Don't really know if that's good or not. It's not god awful, but I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because of the contrast here, you can kind of just make it out, and that's fine. It's too structured. I don't want to give the indication that he's got like a large chunk up there. I don't know. Yeah, this is another one of those stepped pixel details. I hate that. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. That's the meme, right? Thanks, I hate it. Get this out of the way. That's weird. How can this preview's all wonky? Why is it all super small? That's not 1-to-1 though, is it? Sure as hell don't look 1-to-1, but that's way too small. I wonder what's up with this preview window. Can I force it into a different thing? If I close it, real. No, it's still not 1-to-1. That's like 2x. It's like 2x or 1.5x. I don't like that view. And that's too small if I step it down. Alright, whatever. Yeah, alright, so there's Deke. Looks pretty cool. Let's see. I did pull in his. It makes him look fat. I think the frill works okay. Bolster it or not. But again, these are 1 pixel details, so kind of like really sucks. I don't like those. That's actually not terrible. For whatever reason. This looks better than the 1 pixel detail for sure. Weird. Pants going all the way up? Nah, probably not. These are supposed to... Well, this is riding about the same height, yeah. And now that I bumped Ricky's height up. Yeah, the arms are the same one. And so... I guess his Deke's head is technically taller. So I would say that normally Ricky's hair probably would be bigger, but I think because Deke's got the taller head, that just makes him look taller. But it does look like Ricky's hair is small in comparison. I don't know. Looks pretty good overall though. That's not terrible. I think we'll go with that. I don't know. Do we want to do the girl then too? We didn't really get to talk much about the girl. It's kind of a first mission. It wouldn't hurt to make a sprite. Doesn't mean that we necessarily have to use it. Okay. To the left, to the right. Shit, how are we gonna do this? We're just gonna copy Ricky first. Oh, you know what? Put them in the middle of them. So we get the proportions right here. Okay, she's got this, you know what? I gotta get the colors here. Oh, how come I had a selection. Alright. Just gonna paint them all one thing. Got orange spread here. No, that's not gonna work. Not bad. You're killing me, NES palette. You're killing me here. Literally killing me. Nah, that's pink. I don't know. Maybe that for now. What did I use on the other one? Here. What did I use for this one? Oh, I did. Does she have a different hair color here? No, that's pretty much it. That might be using a different palette, though. Maybe not. Did I really use the darker one? Huh, maybe. It doesn't work too well with the black outline, it feels like, but I don't know. Screw it. New character, Red Ricky. Yeah. There you go. Palette swap. It's just a bush looking girl. It's fine. Whatever. Red Ricky. Let's see. She's gonna have red lip. I don't know if she'd have softer lips or not. It might be too nuanced for that detail. Yeah, actually, let me also pull. I don't know what she got. Yeah, it's not even close to design. I was saying I pulled this also for reference, but I don't think that works. Wait, hold on. So everybody's got long sleeves too? That we're just gonna rock the long sleeves. Let's see. What should her subcolor be? This just kind of implies white, but. Could do that. I'll have to thin her arms up a little. Oh yeah, I think these thumbs and shit. I don't know why I erased the thumbs. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so you don't have a backpack in the shot either, so I'm not sure about that. Fill color. I got. Man, I wish there was a better yellow here. What the heck? Wow, there's really shitty yellow options for NES. Holy crap. It's either that or that. Wait, that's too pale. Or Deke's yellow. No, not skin. That's wrong one. Yeah, that's Deke's yellow. Jesus, it looks awful. Ugh. Oh, man. Alright, well, we'll roll with it for now. She's got that, and she's got that, essentially. Can I get the red in here without it looking goofy? Or are they clown shoes now? Yeah, I agree. Oh, that's good. That's actually pretty good right there. Okay, so she's got kind of a onesie thing going on. Yeah. I was say this color works. She got baggy ass pants. Let's work on the face a little bit. It's bugging me seeing Ricky's hair. Shit. Well, she's got something going on here like this. And then, she's got the ponytail. Give or take here. Some kind of ponytail. It looks terrible, but I don't know, something like that. Oh, she's got. Okay, we can use the blue here for the bun thing, whatever you call this. Something like that. That's gonna have to come up a bit more. I'm just kind of winging it. We'll correct it as we go, I guess. I don't look quite right, but yeah, we'll get to it in a minute. So there's some kind of hair crease going on here. She doesn't have a sideburn. There's some kind of hair crease going on here. I don't know how to really represent that. That should dig into it? Should that dig into that? And I don't know. I'm so terrible at this. It doesn't look quite the same. Oh god, I'm terrible at this. This kind of like, it rides up. This is some kind of thing here. You know what I mean? Some kind of division here. Whether or not I can apply it properly without actually having to put it there, I don't know. It has to be implied. Yeah, that's what I figured. If I mirror her, will that make more sense? No, that probably doesn't make more sense. I guess it kind of does. This is kind of what we're seeing. Oh, we got a new Ricky thing here. I'm sorry, Koi, I didn't see that. Pull it up. Koi actually sent a new Ricky design during the stream. Let's see. Refresh. Here. That's cool. I like the just like the way the color looks on that. It's Ricky! Yeah, he's got his backpack. He's got his baseball bat. That's cool. I'm gonna have to try to maybe edit Ricky's hair to be a little more like this. I don't know if it comes off well enough in the in this. Alright, let's see. Let's dig back into the hair here. Alright, I'm just gonna wipe it out, and we're gonna start over here. Feels like it kind of comes in here, but then it curves the other way at the last minute. But I guess that's like her head? So something like this? But this kind of comes down in anyway. I don't know if I'm just nuancing this way too much or what. Yeah, I don't think right. Like, I'm trying to get this, and then this, these two shapes in, but I don't know. Terrible at this, leave me alone. Her hair may just be too big. It may just be puffing up too big. No, I don't know. Something about that don't look right. Great. Just gonna sit here and flounder for the next 20 minutes. Maybe if the whole thing gets pulled down, it don't look quite right. I like this part being lower, but about the rest. More volume is better, just make her shorter. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It has to have more. There's more to it. Because the hair is really the highlight here, I think. Okay, there? How come I can't click? Oh, I was selection. I know those outlines are trash, but I'm just trying to get something going on here. It's kind of like it just feels like it goes out here and then goes up. So something kind of sort of like this, but not that far out. Like we'll have to reel it back in a little bit, but. Nah, it's just too far. I'm terrible at this. I'm fucking awful. Or head's tilted too. This is making it hard to work with. I might need a T-pose here to work off of this. Or, boy, if you could do a 4-3, like mimicking this pose, then that might help me get my bearings a little more. Again, people, I'm not much of a pixel artist here. I'm afraid, like, her straps are gonna get lost in the fact that there's like a backpack here. Wonder if I can get away with pockets. Not completely terrible. Kind of breaks up the monotony of this. Although I think the front pouch is going to be the real central. Hold on, let's see. Be the central detail to be concerned about. Not terrible. The more I play with the face, the worse it looks. It just feels like it needs to, I don't know, come out somehow. The one I had before was better. That's usually the case. Just getting used to that. Hold on. Let me just copy it. Just in case there's redeemable aspects of this one here. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the part we had before. I think that's it, right? Yeah, it was before I started fucking with it. Is almost the same length here, but it comes down a bit. There. Good. So then we'll keep the adjusted copy. Don't like the ponytail. Like you said, more volume. And then it comes, yeah, it swirls back out too. So, something like this. Something like that. I'm gonna have to come in a little more. I don't know, give or take. Yeah, it looks kind of like Lat now, doesn't it? You're right. I cannot just stop drawing characters with this kind of hair. Lat's another character in a game we want to make where she's got shit now. Yeah, she's got that, and then it was kind of like hair that's like this, and then her face comes down this way. So, just as a quick little group. Yeah, and then her hair here comes in, well, the original design at least. I don't know if it got changed substantially. Yeah, then this has to come down here, and then her ears back here. And then this is kind of like that. I mean, obviously quick and dirty, but something like that. And then it was actually about the same colors too. So it was red hair, pale. I actually feel like this, like with freckles and stuff. And then I think the bun in the back was white. The hair tie thing was white. Hello. What's up?
Just kissing on my man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, something like that. And then, hey, smiley face. There you go. There's a 60-second Lat. It does look like Lat, doesn't it? I can't get away from these characters. Can't get away from it. Oh well. One day we'll make Lat's story. It's a really good concept. Just a little higher budget than we've got. I don't know. I don't really like the hair too much, but that is what it is. Still got some time left, but I'm not really sure what to do with it, to be honest. Yeah, my only hang up here with the backpack is that it's a shame because you don't need it to differentiate the arms because you can just have the straps. In fact, by not having the backpack, you actually can see that. And having the backpack really hides that, which is a bummer. So I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, her pants kind of come in too, don't they? Like they kind of clamp on in the middle here. Did that. And I don't know if I can hold that off too well. Oh yeah, she does have the fluffy sideburns. Oh boy, there you go. No, God kill me. Yeah, there you go. You got fluffy sideburns. They're going everywhere. There you go. You look great, sweetie. Just like your mother. Harry in all the weird places. I don't know. It's not too terrible, actually. I guess I would go in front of her here. I don't know. I kind of like it, don't like it at the same time. The other thing I was wondering, women often are portrayed with bigger eyes. That could work here to our advantage. Definitely more puppy dog-eyed. Damn. Alright, that's looking cute now. better growing forward than down. Oh, like that. Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. She's also got some, like, volume here behind the ear, too. Which I've been kind of not really doing. Almost kind of like it blooms out in the back again. I don't know. I'm making an abomination, but I'm wording, I guess. I'm wording. Shit, this almost doesn't even leave an outline. That's the way it is. That's kind of cute. Man, the color is really bugging me, though. Can we get away with orange? Oh, God, no, that's awful. Oh, it's terrible. Ugh. NES palette, you're killing me. Look at this. I really don't have a choice. It has to be this color. There's no choice. Oh, man. Alright. Fucking. Alright, now I'm gonna just take the backpack off. Ready, kid. I don't know, it's not god awful, I guess. Just keep flip flopping on that hairband. Feels like if I add the outline here, it's cutting into it too much. You don't really get to see it. It doesn't feel full here anyway. More volume. There, that's a little better. Maybe I can get away with the outline again. Yeah, there. Yeah, there's that too. Whether we were using Beak's color. I mean, the backpack kind of goes like that. Hell, I might not even need the outline for it, to be honest. See, I have that. And then this just goes down, right? Actually, that looked kind of cool. She's got a different style backpack. Maybe a little too bulky. It kind of looks like hers is a shape like this. Like it's one of those like latch ones, as opposed to like Beak's and Deeks and Ricky's are like the traditional, like where there's the zipper around there, and then they've got like a pouch here with a zipper. Where hers is like that other type. I think she doesn't look terrible. Color the 2 pixels on her right. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I forgot about this. I got off on the friggin' backpack thing. Yeah, I don't know how to really represent this too well here, this front pocket. I guess that's probably better. I'll be honest, usually when you consider, like, what do? Do you make it bigger or smaller? The bigger answer is usually the better one. Just for readability's sake. I don't know, that makes it look a little chubby. It's not meant to be chubby. Although bolstering this part specifically might help shape this pouch thing. Man, this is hard. These kind of details are super hard on these low resolution sprites. something like this, maybe. This at least gets the button look in there. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too terrible. I don't know. One second I look at it, I'm like, ah, it looks good. The next minute I look at it, I'm like, that looks like shit. I don't know. just waffling. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the original idea was just to have it like this, and it does kind of read as a pouch on its own. But, man, I don't know. Like here, you at least get to see the top of it, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm second guessing now. Like this just simply works on an intuitive level. You don't need to have the line necessarily. Looks like a Chucky cosplay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's actually coming out a little better than I thought in total here. I actually wonder with that white eye pixel here. Oh no, that's creepy. That's creepy looking. I guess only she gets the white eye pixel on the right. Thinking, Ricky can have it too, right? Oh god, no, Ricky can't have it. He's got the demon eye growing now. Oh, Master. Oh, please, Master. It's a happy little accident, is all it is. There you go. There's your trio. I swear to God, I pixel art by accident. It just happens. There you go. There's your trio. Man, man, her head looks huge. Like, not the head, but the hair is so big. Fuck it, whatever. We've already gone over the color limit. What does it matter now? Right? Jesus. I said, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna stick to the NES limits. And like, 2 weeks later, fuck it. The limits suck. We're gonna just do whatever. Don't matter. Alright. Screw it. Throw in 8 layers of shading. Have a little parallax up the ass. Who cares? There you go. There's the color. I think that's all our colors. Well, not too bad. Oh. Reads okay from a distance. Oh yeah, I got the preview window, I can see it. I'm used to zooming out to look at it. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, NES and Spirit. So that's like, there's some things where it's like, you go too far and it just doesn't look right. Man, I'm hella curious. I want to lift his backpack cover and look at it. I don't know. That's okay. If I could have a shade in between them, it would be perfect. But it's not. And I'm assuming that this is probably not going to work too well. Better than I thought, but still, the yellow works better. Wow, I can't believe there's such trash yellow options. Yeah, I think it's this one we're using. Right? Yeah, so that's the one we're using. The only other options are this, which is skin color. This, which is green. This, which is too dark, probably. Yeah, it's not completely terrible, but... Yeah, I was gonna say, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, okay, yeah, you could have pink, but that's gonna, for a horror game, that's gonna stick out. This could be like, the hell you playing, Candyland? That's pretty cool though. Hey, there you go. This is a trio. Kind of wonder about like mouth shape with her too. She's looking hella cute now. Got the big ass eyes, got the little tiny mouth. I don't know. Yeah, she needs some kind of nose applied here. Yeah, just in general, the pink does look good, but yeah, the hot pink stands out like a sore thumb across the entire rest of the palette for the game. It's just, it'd be hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. Just give her a smaller mouth. Chicks usually have that smaller mouth look, I guess. I don't know. It's not terrible to have that, I guess. Or if, I don't know. That's almost kind of getting into shading, though. So it does look a little weird compared to the other sprites. I should just literally just give her a red mouth. I don't know. Oh, looking pretty good in general, though. Oh, I just realized I never had my snip on. You didn't get to see. I mean, if you're Mega Man fans, you know what the tracks are. Shoot, where is that? There it is. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't have that on. There you go, now you can see the track name. Yeah, I kind of agree. The red mouth actually looked pretty good. Yeah. It's more in front. Right. Something like that, maybe. I don't know if the full red is okay or not. I think it stands out quite a bit. But, I don't know, that's okay, I guess. Actually makes it look like it's a thinner shape than the boy's mouth. So that's fine because it's smaller. Yeah. There you go. That's them. The three bratty kids break into old McGregor's mansion. Yeah, that's pretty good, so we'll save that. I guess I'll get rid of the Ricky prototypes. They're not really useful anymore. I kind of like the Deke prototypes, though. They're cool. There, so that's them. I guess the next question is, how do they look on top of the other ones? Alright, let's see. Since I've got 40 different versions of this set here, where's the one without the stuff? Alright, Mach C-C4. Can I just paste them here? Oh no, they got the black outline, it's not gonna work. Oh wait, no, that's not. I don't like that one because that one's spread out. C dash. Maybe I don't have a plain one with the borders on it. Alright, let's just paste this over this then. 1, 2. Alright, I'm gonna call it screen mod clean. Okay, just make sure it's got the right colors. And we'll pull that from here on stage mod, screen mod. Okay, so then we want, no, we'll close you. Yeah, we'll close you. I'm gonna take these guys and plop them down here, which is not gonna work out right. Nope. I thought that changed the transparent color, but I might be wrong. Crap. Man, I don't know. Let's see. No, I want a new layer. There's gotta be a shortcut key for it, but I don't know what the hell it is, so we're gonna just do this. Okay, and just for now, we're just gonna magic wand it away, I guess. Yeah. I think, where's my wand? Is there a selector? There it is. Here. There we go. Yeah, I don't think they've got any trap pixels. That's cool. So yeah, here then you can see that's how they overlay onto the floor. That part. You see how they overlay onto my shitty carpet here. It's not very well drawn. Not too bad. At least I stand out from the background. Peak a little less, but his yellow helps. Actually, you know, I would say I don't want to shit on that green backpack anymore because that helps pop him out from the background. Otherwise, the rest of his palette's a little bit drab enough to get sucked right in. I guess I can't complain about that green. Yeah, I know. Man, I'm really pissed about not having a more vibrant yellow for this, though. That's not also dark as shit. I mean, it works, but man, it pisses me off. Yeah. But this is gonna get. At least if we use the colors, it should look retro enough. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's not too bad. Not too shabby. Yeah, I think so. I think they look pretty good. Let's see. Stage mock. Kids with backpacks. I want to change. I don't want to save this good. I want to save as a spray file. Yeah. There. Now I've got that. Just kind of hanging around here. There we go. There's the kids. Off to school now, you little bastards. Stop screwing around in the haunted mansion. Cool. Yeah, I think backpacks were a good call. Just in general. Makes sense now. That's how they hold all their stuff. You know, carrying all that stuff around. I almost kind of wondered if the way the backpack is here almost counterbalances. Like she's almost off balance, but design-wise, the hair almost makes up for it. It's so freaking big that it doesn't make this look odd at all. I could possibly widen her leg out a little to compensate, but I don't know if that would really help at all. I'm more or less concerned about the stance being potentially, like, if I widen it, then it kind of balances out the tipsiness of the backpack. Leg forward is more feminine. So this. Oh yeah, huh. Good point. Is she perhaps slouching a bit then? Too much? Should she be more forward like that, or? Oh, wait. How it is right now? Or do you mean this? This looks more balanced to me. Have to, I don't know. Yeah, the thicker legs don't really work. I don't like to leave that gap there though. But then the black looks too thick. I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't know. I kind of like the gap, but I don't like the gap at the same time. Yeah, that's too small. Yeah. Yeah, well, either way. Let's get a copy here and screw it a bit. So, yeah, I pulled this. I pulled this one. Which leaves this kind of like gap here. But that's not terrible. Sort of. I don't know. I don't like. I think it should be blue. And it feels like there should be a gap here. It's like, especially like with the concept art, she's got the thinner legs. Where did she go? She's got the thinner legs, and she spreads them apart here. Helps her stance a little here. It might be okay. And the boys are probably a little too thick to have that gap there. But she could get away with it, I think. It might look weird on backgrounds, but I don't know. I'd have to ruminate on it. We did pretty good today, though. In general. I'm gonna have to mess with Ricky's hair. Like, I really like the spikiness here, and I don't think that comes across completely in the sprite. Like, sort of, but I don't know. Maybe I'll play around with that later. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, I didn't show this either. Heavy metal skeleton. You just see him walking up, just pressing the button, turning the boombox on. Get over here. I'm gonna get you with the electric sound waves. I don't know, they look like lightning bolts, but they're also sound waves. and the candle skull, and the Feed Me Seymour plant, and the little shop of horrors. Actually, it looks like a really, really menacing version of that. Are these? I guess these are roses. These are flowers on it. Let's see. Slithers around. It's like a plant snake. They are roses. Yeah, I was gonna say they look like roses there. That's funny. With a mohawk. That's a lot of detail. I don't know how that's gonna come out if we attempt that. You can certainly try it, but it's just funny. He really makes me think like he's so unique looking that he would be like a mid-boss or something, or like just one of those heavy-duty enemies that's like sitting in this one room, but he's only in that one room. And like, you know, if you go through that room, that dude's there because he stands out. He's unique. I really like this one. This one's cool with the coloring and all that. Yeah, like an X-Armor, pretty much. Pretty much. You're like, oh yeah, you know those dudes are in that room. Because when you went in that room, they kicked your ass. And that left a mark. Let's see. What else? I think I've gone through pretty much everything that we have so far. Except the potential house structure. But who knows? We're just spitballing areas to have for that. I have like a garden. I want a garden on the outside. Like a back maze garden. Like Castlevania 64 had that maze garden thing. I think that was a good concept.
What? What was that?
What?
Did somebody just praise Castlevania 64?
I wouldn't call it praise.
Yeah, it was a good concept.
It was a good concept. I was quite sure she was yelling at me or someone else at first.
It was you!
It was me!
It's always you!
It's always me, she says. I don't know if you can hear it. But yeah, like the idea, like it could be a locked gate, and then somewhere in here you've got to find it. The key to it, and then you can open it, and then that's like a level on itself. And they have like a fountain, and you can go into the fountain, go in the cavern, something like that. Like, it's all very loose ideas at this point, but I think that's the general. Well, praise Castlevania 64, yes. It's a general idea. You know, you'll have stuff inside the mansion, but you should have some stuff outside. You know, and then something, I don't know, it's gotta be more than just a mansion. So it's like, oh, you can get into a cave. Like, that's creepy, that's weird. You know, like it's the mansion was built on top of this cave system. Okay, cool. And then you can go down there as basement, you know, that kind of shit. So, I think that's pretty much all the sketches. Oh yeah, and then the centipede dash hound. Dachshund, whatever. Wiener dog. Centipede wiener dog. Oh yeah, then there's the
Doxipede.
Yeah, there's the gross version.
Shut up! He's my son and I love him.
Look at him! Look at his eyes!
Oh, his name's Lazarus.
Look
I love
him! His creepy fucking legs. Look at his like nipple fingers. It's so fucked up. Look at
Stop
it.
disparaging my son.
It's so fucked up.
Stop disparaging my son. Boy made him just for me.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking Doxipede. It's like a Pokemon in nightmares. Doxipede, go!
No!
Doxipede uses Terrorize.
Doxipede uses Eldritch Horror. Dead.
Yeah, this shit. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, we're pretty much out of time at this point, so.
End the stream. I want Dairy Queen.
Oh. Yeah, we're pretty much done anyway. We're on the last song.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Dairy Queen.
I know. It was good. Dairy Queen's like...
Give me some cheese curds, baby.
Yeah, that's true. Juicy cheese curds are really good. Dairy Queen's like It's like the McDonald's replacement down here. I don't see why McDonald's is even in business here.
It's cheaper.
Are they really just a little bit? Yeah. I guess Dairy Queen's a little
Dairy Queen's
expensive. Right?
still expensive, but I mean, it's good, better-ish.
I like the dead-eye look with the baseball bat. Like he's gonna do something bad. He's like, I wonder what I can do with this baseball bat. And you just know he's gonna break something. Damn it, Ricky! You little bastard!
He didn't know no better. He got no parents to teach him. Nobody loves him enough to teach him right from wrong. Aww.
I'll teach him. Get him over here.
But it's not because you love him.
The belt doesn't care about love or not. It'll teach him either way.
It's for love of the belt, not the child.
Yeah, it works. What works, works. Don't screw with it. Alright, that's pretty much it. So, this stream is patron funded. So we've got a bunch of top tier patrons to read the names out. We've got Zombie Killer. We've got Corporal Chungus. That's the best one.
Yeah.
Jerry Berry.
Javier Garcia.
Oh, he's a past patron.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's
thank
fine.
you
I'll
anyway.
give him a shout out
Yeah,
anyway.
Thanks anyway, bud.
I rolled the name through the month, but
Oh,
yeah, so we're already on the next month. And then Taryn Williams is a new one, so thank you for that. And AJ and Bryce Naglino. So the dudes are hanging in there. I appreciate that, the long-term support. So on there we've got code samples. Well, actually I didn't get to the platforming code today, but that's fine. Sprites were probably more interesting anyway. But I'm updating the new code samples on there with the work that we did since we figured out some of the math errors that were in there. Yeah, I know. Poor Javier. That's okay. So, we got that up there. We've got other rewards, preview builds on projects, etc., etc. And so that's pretty much it. We got Discord. You can come follow the project more closely and yell at us in real time. And I got Twitter, and you probably saw that flashing around the screen for 2 hours already. So that's pretty much it. I guess I'm just gotta get out of here. I gotta go to sleep. And so thanks everybody for hanging out. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Scrub out.
Dog's eating our bed. Bye.
Oh no, she's chewing on it again?
Yeah.
Oh, so we'll be back next Thursday and next Monday. So stop in at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there's that. You better not be eating that. Come here. Come here. Yeah. 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 We need the doggy cam. Dog's cool. Alright, anyway, so I'm getting out of here. So see you guys later. Scrub out. Have a good one. And I'll catch you later.